Hello, this is your host, Raymond Fox. It's Sunday evening, the 26th of November, and I want to welcome you to our prayer Bible study. We're talking on prayer, and the title of the subject is simply, Lord, teach me to pray. And tonight we're going to be looking at holy wrestling. Holy wrestling. And our text reading is from Matthew's Gospel, chapter 15, verses 21 to 28. It is the faith of the Canaanite woman. Then Yeshua went from there and departed into the regions of Tyre and Sidon. There a woman of Canaan came out of the same regions and cried out to him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely possessed by a demon. But he did not answer her a word. And his disciples came and begged him, saying, Send her away, for she cries out after us. But he answered and said, I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Then she came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, It is not fair to take the children's bread and to throw it to dogs. She said, Yes, Lord. Yet even dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. Then Yeshua answered and said to her, O woman, great is your faith. Let it be done for you as you desire. And her daughter was healed instantly. Her daughter was healed instantly. When a woman from Canaan heard that Yeshua was on the coast of Tyre and Sidon, she went to the house where he was and cried with a loud voice, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou Son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. Mathew 15, verse 22. This woman is a tremendous example of what it means to persevere in prayer. She was desperate. Her daughter was at home, demon-possessed. Her desperate cry to Yeshua was met with silence. But he answered her not a word. Matthew 15, verse 23. His apparent refusal might have been enough to discourage most Christians today. This woman could have walked away devastated and disappointed that Yeshua apparently didn't care about her or her daughter's condition. But she could not bear the thought of her daughter being demon-possessed for the rest of her life. She had probably heard that Yeshua had cast demons out of other people and was the only hope her daughter had of being set free from the demon that were tormenting her. So she continued to cry out with a loud voice and with such shameless persistence that the disciples begged Yeshua to send her away. But, my beloved, she didn't care what the disciples or anyone else thought about her. Listen, listen, listen. She didn't care what the disciples or anyone else thought about her. She didn't care if they thought she was making a spectacle of herself. She continued to cry out. Beloved, this woman was a Gentile, a non-Jew. Jesus, Yeshua, had been sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Mathew 15, verse 24. She didn't care. It did not stop her. She pushed her way through the disciples. She pushed her way through the disciples. Fell at Yeshua's feet and worshipped him. My beloved, my friends, when did you push through the crowds that were holding you back? When was the last time that you fell at Yeshua's feet? And when was the last time you worshipped him in spirit and in truth? She kept begging him. She didn't give up. She didn't think even of giving up without receiving the Lord's answer to her requested petition. She kept begging him and begging him and begging him in desperation. Lord, help me. Adonai, help me. Messiah, help me. In Mathew 15, verse 25. Yeshua insulted her. He basically called her a dog. It is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to their dogs. Matthew 15, verse 26, in the New International Version Bible. This woman had endured what had seemed to be total rejection. When was the last time that you were totally rejected? And had been insulted on top of it? When the last time you were totally rejected and insulted? At this point, most people would have given up and walked away. But she didn't. Her desperation and love for her daughter would not allow her to do so. She did not throw her hands up in despair and go back home to her demon-possessed daughter. She refused to leave. She refused to give up. She was determined to receive her answer. She persevered in faith. She persevered in faith. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 and verse 6. Meditate on that word, faith. She persevered in faith. Yes, it is, Lord, she said. Even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. Matthew 15, verse 27, NIV Bible. Beloved, this Canaanite woman knew that she was not a part of the house of Israel. But she believed that the power and the blessings of God were so great that there was enough for her, a Gentile, a non-Jew, to receive the miracle that she needed for her daughter. Yeshua of Nazareth admired